Hey there, Heather Ho, there's Jeff Cutter Diamond. Welcome you to third round action of the 2024 Earlies60s Tour tournament at Pinehurst at the U.S. Open. Pinehurst, famous course and all that. 42 golfers qualified for the weekend. You know, this is considered a major, so that means top 40 and ties move on to the weekend and not anyone else. So the leaderboard right now has Henry Picard at 8 under par, one stroke ahead of Bill Melhorn and Bob Ferguson. Now, Ferguson has already won a tournament. He won in March. If Ferguson wins again, he doesn't get any advantages to Augusta, and whoever finishes behind Ferguson will get the job done and go to Augusta. But Ferguson would be disqualified from every tournament for the next 6 months, because we want some fairness. Stuart Gardner, 6 under par, fourth, and we have a tie for fifth between Horton Smith, Bruce Devlin, Bobby Jones, Johnny Farrell, young Tom Morris, and Dave Barr. Johnny Farrell won the tournament last month. He wants to go back to back. It is possible. Kerry Millicroft has done that. So we are doing the 10th hole. On Saturday, we always have a signature hole. And that will be where we play that. And Sunday, we'll have the final pairing or pairings. Just a reminder that if you win a tournament, such as a triple bogey by Tommy Aaron, yikes. Like Leo Daigle, Arnold Palmer, Bob Bergs, and James Braid or Johnny Farrell, you go to Augusta for the year-end tournament automatically. If you take second place like young Tom Morris, Rob Goodall, Bobby Jones, Sandy Hurd, or Art Wall, you have a second chance qualifier at the end of the year to get one of those 6 wildcard spots. And if you do take a second place finish, but then you win a tournament like Marco Vecchia did in the 80s, 90s tour, that second place thing becomes null and void, and the chances of you qualifying, if you take a second place, is from 6 out of 12 to 6 out of 11, so your chances increase technically. Here's Jimmy Thompson and Willie McFarland. Willie McFarland with that bow tie. Decent front nines for both. Thompson to the left. Hockey fans would know who Jim Thompson is from the 1950s Toronto Maple Leafs, but this is a different Jimmy Thompson. Pine straw McFarland to the left. He's also on the pine straw. You'll have to do a punch out of the pine straw. Third round usually is the hardest cut, if you will. The unkindest cut. And McFarland sees that. And for part. That's it. Just making sure that I have the microphone on because I was doing something without the microphone. And of course, I'm back on. All right, so Gene Lidler and Freddie McLeod. Lidler to the left side, onto the fake fairway. McLeod a little bit to the right. That's actually a good move. One feet to the right. Lidler up and right into the pine straw. McLeod trying a desperate shot. Hits the trees and into the hard pan sand. Lidler does that. McLeod will do that. For birdie. Nope. McLeod? Nope. And he misses a par. The first two guys got par longer than that. The goalkeeper McLeod, Lidler gets a par. The Canadian Al Balding, -2, just like Roberto Di Vincenzo. Balding, no doubt, will be Canada's representative in the 60s tournament. The Olympics. Roberto Di Vincenzo down the right center. There's that. Of course, everybody knows who Roberto Di Vincenzo is, in a sense, if you know your golf history. The guy who in 1968 was supposed to win the Masters, or well, actually be in a tiebreak with Bob Goldby, but unfortunately, his playing partner Tommy Aaron gave him a higher score than on the 17th than he deserved. And under the rules of golf, the higher score matters. It doesn't mean you're disqualified. Obviously, it just penalizes you in a sense. Well, Roberto didn't get it. People yelled at Bob Goldby, and it actually worked out. Di Vincenzo got $250,000 in endorsements. And this is 1968 money. Look at this. Nice shot, nice shot, nice shot, nice shot. I think what he'll do is probably lag it. I wonder if he should lag it. Oh, and the sand goes Balding. Yikes. trying to get a 30 cut. Perpendicular, Vincenzo, muscle putt. Not bad, he's only 5 feet away. Report, no nuts. This is like Canadians can't have nice things. You can just get 30, got it. Yep. I think that's like the first birdie. Billy Casper, who has done fantastic. Sandy Hurd, who has a second place in April. He wants to go from second to a first. Billy Casper, great front nine, 3 birdies. I think Billy Casper, yeah, Casper won last year. A tournament last year. That's why he sounds familiar in the ASG world. Up it over. Off a tree and to the left, into the pine straw. Hurd, nice shot. He has a lengthy eagle putt. But a nice job. How Billy Casper do that from the pine straw? He's only 6 feet away. Hurd for eagle. Not too much on it. Birdie. Got it. Casper, birdie. You know he's going to hit it 5 feet. So Billy Casper is making a charge. Dal Finsterwald and Tony Lima. Finsterwald, I think, last was one of the first winners of this on the ASG tour. -2 today. Lima that's. I want to do like a list of people who have won a tournament. Tony Lima, nicely done. Finsterwald. Make fairway. Lima. Good job. Finsterwald. For birdie. Nope. He only got a par. No hope. Oh, very good. Group 6. Bob Charles, the Kiwi, the lefty, and Don January, who's trying to win a tournament in June. I think it was this year or last year he was trying to chase for a spot winning a tournament in January. Bob Charles, for years, for 4 decades, was the only lefty to win a major championship. Until Mike Weir won the RD3 Masters. January will try the punch. And it tastes ugly. Charles up and too much, and it's going to be off the green. For Don January, here. There's sense for par. Nope. Par for Charles. Group 7, Julius Boyles and Tommy Aaron. For a long time, Julius Boyles actually was the oldest winner of a major. He was 49 years old when he won 48 plus when he won the British Open in 1967. It took till Phil Mickelson at the PGA a couple of years ago in real life to do it at age 50. Boyles and could have been worse. Aaron, same thing, could have been worse. Nicely done by Aaron. He's going to have a nice, close to the pin shot for birdie. And Boyles, I think it'll be okay. For 6. And on the scoreboard, every 7 groups, 21 groups. Might as well take a look, gander. Why not? All right, Andrew Straff and Dave Reagan. Andrew Straff +2, the first ever British Open champion in history. Man, that picture's old. 1850s. Like, jeez. Straff into the wiregrass. Reagan. Yeah, it's into the pine straw. Gonna have a tough shot. Into this bunker, trying to get out of this mess. Reagan cannot get out of this mess. Saturday is just a mess. Sometimes the third round harder than the other 3 rounds because, you know, it's moving day as we call it. For bogey. Nope. He'll double. Draft for par. Nope, he'll bogue. Oh, remember, this is just to start the back nine. There's 8 more holes. Whiffy, Cox, and Jack Burke Jr. Great job. 2 under par by Cox. We're getting to the guys who start at 3 under par. Cox will do that for next Burke Jr., who famously beat Arnold Palmer at the U.S. Open despite being 8 shots back. Cox up on a second, off the tree and into the 9 straw. Burke, nicely done. He's in a decent position, I would say. Okay, and not get out of it. The bunker ate him up. Cox is like, what the hell? This hole is just playing tough today. Just that for par. Nope. Both. Cox for bogey. Nope, he'll double. Billy Maxwell with that cigarette in his mouth. It looked like a pipe. He looked like the skipper from Gilligan's Island. And Paul Runyon. Not Bunyan, Runyon. Runyan. Maxwell, a pair of birdies on the front 9. Trying to keep everything going smoothly. Runyon will go to the right-hand side and into the hard-pan sand. Nice job. Maxwell. Yep, he'll have a chip up of 59 yards. Could have been worse. Nice job by Runyon from taking victory. Maxwell, really good taking victory too. Birdie. Nope. But a par with me. Runyon. Oh, reels. Oh, reels. Back in the queue. Henry Cotton and Danny Shoot. The next group, group 11. Of course, as always, they go in reverse order of your score after round 2. They'll go and then they'll reorder it. Like the worst golfers go first on the course. Shoot does that into the hard-pan sand. Up near the bunker. Shoot. Oh, that's not bad. For birdie. Too much. Come for par. Not enough. Go and shoot for par. There you go. Mason Rudolph, who looks like Noah Grossman from Smosh, alongside Jack White. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. Sorry, White Stripes. Mason Rudolph. You could also say, wait a minute, wasn't Mason Rudolph a quarterback for Oklahoma State / the Pittsburgh Steelers? Yes, but that's not him. Jack White does that. I think he's one in the past. Mason Rudolph. Correct. Right, tried the pitch shot. It fails. Rudolph trying to get close to a 30, but I think it's okay. Better than most. White's gonna fumble this. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. For bogey. Mason for birdie? No. I was going to get the 5 under par. But nothing happening. There's still 8 more holes. Group 13, Willie Park Sr. and Joe Campbell. -2 for Willie Park. Nice job. 3 birdies and a bogey. Willie Park Sr. and Willie Park Jr. probably having a rivalry of sorts. They've always had a rivalry. Oh, wow. Off the tree and to the right. So he'll have a 79-yard pitch shot. Very good. He's going to have a nice eagle cut. Health will do that. And we'll go on the green for 15 feet. Where you go? A little too much there. 7 feet away. Part for birdie. Aye. Oh. Can't really think about it. After summary, we'll just take a look. Right now, -5 is the leader right now. The clubhouse lead. Under group 14, Slowchuck and Wood. Craig Wood, that is. Suchuk. And nice job by Suchuk.
All right.
Oh, to the right-hand side is Craig Wood shot. Right? He'll have to chip up. Suchak. Is he in the bunker? No. I thought he would be in the bunker. What? How is that not in the bunker? Well, Suchak is. Oh, what a shot by Wood. Nice shot. He'll have a decent par putt. Suchak is perpendicular. For par. Nope. But the car should be able to do that. Army Palmer, who won in February alongside Jack Fleck. Palmer, 2 birdies after some bad pars. Well, Palmer, if he wins the tournament by the grace of God, then he'll get the winner's check. But he will have to sit out the rest of the year from competition. Because he's won 2 events, and we just want to make it fair for everyone else. He will still go with us for birdie. Oh, he was close. On the car? Nope. You can still compete in tournaments until you get to your second loss. Cal Nagel and Joe Kirkwood. A pair of Aussies against each other. Nagel started off fast. Yeah, he was the first round leader, but he has fallen flat since. So a pair of Aussies will go on the same group. Lesser known Aussies, if you will. Nagel up and into the trees and into the pine shrub by proxy. Kirkwood's gonna have to take match up. Nagel! That's a pretty good shot, considering all the other options. Look at that. Nice shot. Nice job by Kirkwood. He'll have a par putt. And he misses by 2 feet. River Warriors on the hill. Nagel? No. Young Tom Morris, 7 under par, -2 today. 4 birdies, 2 bogeys. Mar's been marred in bad luck.
All right.
Young Tom Morris to the right. Terribly to the right. Mar stays on the fairway. So Young Tom Morris, one of those players who has a runner-up finish. He took second in January to Leo Daigle, so he's trying to go from second to first. Up and over. Let's go. Young Tom Morris. Let's go. Pot. Nope. Mar? No. Okay. Morris was on 5 birdies. Willie Park Sr., 4 straight birdies. Wow. He's making a splash. 10 under par right now. Jones and Farrell, both terrible. Bobby Jones has a second place finish in March. Johnny Farrell won the last tournament in May. Yeah, won the last tournament, so he's trying to go back to back and make a name for himself. And something that Terry Novikov has done, like on another tour. Went back to back, or 2 events in 1 year, if you will. Bobby Jones will try the pitch and avoid the bunker. Nicely done by Gianni Ferrero. That's a birdie putt. Think right? Yes, it is. It'll be a birdie. For par. Bobby, no. He'll go. Birdie should make it. He does. He goes to 5 in the park. And now it's Clinton Smith and Bruce Devlin's third last group. -3 for Horton. 3 birdies today. So he's looking debonair today for Horton Smith. And Devlin goes back. Horton Smith. Nope. Devlin. Into the wiregrass. Horton Smith. Into the bunker. Devlin goes back. And Smith that for par. Nope. Devlin for birdie. 7. Nice lead against the 5 under par. Smith for birdie. Ferguson and Gardner. Ferguson -1 today. Gardner -2. Stuart Gardner looking like the guy from The Deer Hunter and The Godfather. What was it? Jim Cathalicy? I still forget the guy's name. I have to write that down somewhere. I need to write that down. Excuse me one sec. No. Fuck. What was the search? 5 Oscars. I can't remember the actor. No, I should just say The Deer Hunter. Because it'll give me the actor. John Casale, that's it. The guy who appeared in 5 films over 7 years, and they all were nominated as Best Picture. Jim Casale. John Casale. I have to write that down. I know, it's like, Cutter, this isn't golf. Yeah, but he looked like him in one of his films. Ferguson? Or Eddie Geikus, he should be known as. And see down there. He's going to have a nice putt. Birdie. Oh, yikes. Ferguson? Doi! Well, he's won a tournament. I don't think he should win another tournament. Because he'd be disqualified. Picard and Melhorn. I think Willie Park Sr. might be in the final 2 pairings. And my guess, well, he's got second shots. Melhorn knew he was going to hit something. Picard? Yeah, okay. It could have been worse. Trying to pitch it away from the bunker. Not happening. Picard, up it over the bunker. Perpendicular. Melhorn, nice shot. That will be a par for birdie. Ah, jeez. Willie Park is your leader right now with Stuart Gardner second. I remember we still have more holes left. The winds have picked up. Some golfers still have yet to compete. And we have a final round. All right, so we have a tie for first. Willie Park Sr. and young Tom Morris, both with great rounds. Park with a 64, Morris with a 65. Both Scottish, both -10. We're going to have a good final pairing. Craig Wood and Stuart Gardner are tied for third at 8 under par. Billy Maxwell, Horton Smith, Bill Melhorn, and Henry Picard are tied for fifth. Tied for ninth is Mike Suchuk and Bob Ferguson. So a lot of Scottish players because the Earlies had a lot of Scots in it. So Park and Morris will be your final pairing for the weekend. So yeah, so Willie Park Sr. and young Tom Morris will be a good final pairing. Willie Park trying to do well. Young Tom Morris, who took second in January to Leo Daigle, trying to turn that second into a first and a trip to Augusta. Let's make sure when we do groups, we do that. And we are going to, Al Balding's even par. He's not the worst golfer, but he's there. So we will have the final pairing. Yeah, the final pairing. We're going to have the final pairing. Sorry, Wood. Sorry, Gardner. But we're going to we're going to just focus on the final pairing of Park Sr. and Morris tomorrow. It should be a fantastic tournament finale. Anyhow, Jeff, I'm going to do